Hey everybody, welcome to episode 28 of Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. The Explorer has set us on a landing trajectory for this here target. RBCY6. And from here on out, we'll be actually landing this with Harney Kerman, our pilot. We have our lander ready to go here. Go ahead and cycle the landing gear. This thing should have a completely full set of fuel tanks, and indeed it does. So we can go ahead and begin enabling all these. Pressure readings. Oh, these are pressure. You know, I didn't bring a pressure reading thing. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if I land at that place or not, but what I can do is I can set a flag. Did I seriously not bring a pressure reading thingamajigger? Nowhere? Oh, there it is. Presmat barometer, log pressure data. Scan can't be done right now, probably because I'm too high. I am leaving Kersby's voyage. That's okay. We'll get that one later. This one we need to get below 12,000 something meters, and we actually want to set ourselves a landing attitude. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this engine. And this little guy will burn a bit to bring us to more of a landing type attitude with that place. Probably down around here should be good. Now I need orbit anti-normal to just bend this thing down. Duna's atmosphere is pretty thin, so I'm not actually worried too much about how much braking I'm actually going to get on that, on the atmosphere. We are now basically in a situation where we're going to land. Okay, so I will do the old trick of setting a maneuver here near the ground with full retrograde, and we find that it's a 2-minute 18-second burn to land. Ooh. It says it's a 2-minute 18-second burn. That's pretty close. So this is actually a one-way trip with this lander, because that's all the fuel we have. We're going to be setting down a base, essentially. Harney, you're gonna be landing. And it says the node's in a couple minutes, so I need to start burning that thing now. Lest I come crashing down. I think we're probably okay to do that at about 45 seconds from touchdown, actually. Oh no, we do have more fuel than I thought. Okay, well, we're hitting the brakes. Hopefully we're hitting the brakes soon enough. I'm going to face up like this just so we get more hover out of the deal. These missions to some of these places are getting much longer now. It's actually much easier to let Jeb do the flying, or Harney do the flying, if I can. We are entering the site, so let's get right in here and do this Presmat reading. Log the pressure display. Transmit the data. Complete the contract. And there's the ground below us, or the sunlight anyway. We're preparing to come to a stop and see if we can't find some level ground. Don't need that anymore. Now, I do need to be burning fuel to arrest this, let's get back in the cockpit. So I need to zoom out. I need to actually get to my instruments here. Where's my landing radar? Full throttle. Okay, we are coming down at about 10 meters per second. Slowing that down to 5 meters per second. Whoa. Congratulations, we've touched down, I guess? Well, we knew this was a one-way trip anyway, based on how much fuel we had. Yeah, there's no getting up from this. Well, while we're here... let's observe some mystery goo. Transmit that. Yep, we'll transmit it. Well, now, see, that's interesting. The antenna's just standing us up. Log pressure data. Go ahead and transmit that as well. Log temperature and transmit that. Observer materials bay. And transmit that. So we've got a whole bunch of contracts done now. We have successfully explored Duna. We have recovered science data from the surface of Duna. We landed on Duna. Oh, yes. Yes. Warning, not enough electrical charge. Are we getting any sunlight in here? I think both of our solar panels... oh, this one has a little bit of sun exposure. That's alright. We'll let go. Jump down. And plant a flag. Harney was here. Capital W, because that's how we roll. For science. And we can get an EVA report, which we'll transmit later. We'll take a surface sample, which we will transmit later. There is just enough thrust in these things to get them up and going. So we're yeah, we made a bunch of funds from that kind of stuff. Awesome. Unfortunately, we are totally stranded. Absolutely stranded. Because we can't lift this thing off. It's just going to have to sit here. We're waiting on electrical charge. Oh, I wonder if I can maybe finagle some sort of something. It's a little bit more sun exposure. We're getting a little bit of energy. Just waiting on this transmission to get done. How much data needs to be sent? 12.5 electric charge is what it's waiting for. So I'm going to pause and let that take place. And rename this level. This is now a base. Harney's tuna base. It's not much, but it's there. It's his. It's a ship tipped over. We'll have to figure out how to make a slightly better Duna lander to come get him. We had plenty of thrust to weight ratio, so it looks like I'll probably just double the fuel size all around. And that would actually be more than sufficient. Especially if it didn't have any science parts. But all that said, we'll go ahead and fast forward time until those transmissions are done. And catch you in a bit. Okay, the transmissions are done. No. We'll just stop that right now. That's going to be suicide. Well, let's at least switch to the other craft. And what this craft can really do is get these other observations done above above 12,000 meters. So we'll get him to the other side of the planet. Okay, we've zoomed around to Explorer 3. And he needs to do a little bit of an atmospheric dip here for this other part of the contract. Pressure reading above 12,000, above 12,400. This one's Kerbal's Voyage. So we will get ourselves facing retrograde, and we don't have a pilot on board, so we just have to kind of do this the hard way. And we'll set our periapsis to, I don't know, we'll try 20,000 meters. I want to get down in the atmosphere low enough for the presmat to work, but I don't want to, like, re-enter or anything silly like that. So now we'll just fast forward time, and I'll catch you guys in just a little bit. Okay, we're sort of coming up on Kerbal's Voyage. I need to change my direction, though. Basically, I am now set up for landing. And I don't want to do that. So, I need to find prograde-ish. Get myself back into orbit. That's retrograde. I missed Kersby's voyage. That's what happened there. Okay, so I'll fast forward and hopefully I don't lose too much speed. Alright. Basically, I gotta keep on burning some. To keep climbing out of this atmosphere. Okay, we're coming up on the apoapsis. Let's go ahead and add myself a maneuver for reference. Yikes. 3-second burn. So it's going to take us no time at all to get ourselves back into orbit, which is good. It took me a little, I had to burn a little bit of fuel here and there to just make sure the apoapsis was above the horizon or above the atmosphere while I was still coasting through the atmosphere. So that was a bit of a challenge. But now we can go ahead and get this guy sorted. Congratulations, we have a clean orbit of Explorer 3. I think I'm actually going to leave Explorer 3 here pretty much just like it is. Status broken. Yep. Extend panels. We'll get ourselves situated so that the solar panels can correctly face the sun. And we can keep this mission going actually just like it is and let the other guys back at Kerbal Space Center do some stuff. We might send a ship out here with some more fuel or something. This thing's actually doing fine on fuel. It could return to Kerbin whenever it wants to, but Elnand doesn't really want to leave his buddy behind on the surface, so we got ourselves a little bit of a rescue situation going on here. Not a big deal. We just need to get some more astronauts in the complex, get them trained up, and work on the next mission. I'm going to go over there and actually spend some science and funds and stuff. Okay, here we are in the Science Center once again. Spending funds on stuff. I think that rover parts would be more handy than anything else right now. Once again, we have 1.2 million funds. Let's take a look at some strategies. Outsourced R&D. That yields more science. I kind of want to go the other way around. Nah, we're doing good. I can't see any strategies that I want to run right now. Patent spending. Oh, takes a bunch of science and gives me more money for the science. I don't think I like that particular plan. So we spent our science, bought some more stuff. This is where we're going to leave off the episode. We have the Space Station Horizon still unmanned. We can launch up a set of crew at any point to go up there and hang out. Explorer 3 is orbiting Duna. And Harney's tuna base is hanging out here on Duna because it's stranded. So maybe at some point Harney or the Horizon can, maybe Explorer 3 can do a bunch of surveys of Duna and stuff like that and see if there's anything interesting like those craters and these various discoloration spots and find out what biomes are available to us and all that kind of good stuff. So this is where we're going to wrap up the episode. Until next time, keep flying and stay shiny. Ooh, I have debris that I need to clean up. Debris. Debris. Explorer 3 debris floating in space. Terminate it. More Explorer 3 debris. That's the booster stage orbiting randomly. Terminate that. That's it. So until next time, keep flying and stay shiny. Goodbye!